I hate to wait, but there's things worth waiting for, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? So we got its own unique stream going on. I mean, those who were just with us, peace to you, peace to you. Hey, I dropped a canned video too. Like I said, people probably don't watch that because it isn't live, eh? I will have to deal with the chat, so let's be fair enough, even if it's guest to guest. So give me a minute to get to you. None of my mods should time anybody out. I heard that was an accident last time. It's a thing that you lose them out for, because I don't want you timing people out or knocking them out. If I ask you, time them out 5 minutes, 10 minutes, do it. People are always like befuddled. What is 600 seconds? I don't know, dude. 60 seconds is a minute, so times that by 10. It's 10 minutes, dude. Like 300 seconds. How confusing is that? Nah, it's 5 or 10 minutes, bro. Come on, easy enough, right? Anyways, so Minnie was getting ready again in the chat last time, but hey, let's keep it clean. Let's keep it side by side. This is Minnie's show right now. All right. Joining link out, available. He needs, and they're in the. Okay. All right. Come on. Give me. Welcome to now. I apologize. My son had to come by get some shit. All right. So I excuse me for those couple of minutes. Thank you for the likes. What's going on? Don't be afraid to chat in. I appreciate it. Minnie has the stage. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing right now. Minnie Manson, come on up. Minnie Manson just saw Marilyn Manson. Just went to a protest. Was making fans out of people from left field and everything. You know what I mean? So people who just they were quietly standing around. I don't know what they're doing. There was communist papers in the capitalist uh, figure of buy my zine for $5 or one or whatever. Very interesting. But you have to you have to garner the wealth before you can distribute the wealth. Who do you trust? It's got to be Zine Man. It's got to be Zine Man. It's all fully good intentions. You have to gather and garner the wealth before you can split it, eh? Shit, I mean, I'm sorry, it's all at one guy's house. But that's the starting point. Like, keep working, viva viva. Or just whatever. Don't be an extremist. Minnie, please join up. Let me look in the background. Maybe he sent me a message. If I'm streaming, I have to put it on Do Not Disturb. You know what I mean? So, hold up. Well, I'm very glad I went and looked. I just sent you a new link, Minnie. If it doesn't work, I'll send you another. Did you get the new one? Yep, I sent you a new one. What's up, Gut Rot? How you doing? I hear you, Gut Rut. How you doing, bro? Yeah, I don't know, about figuring shit out, Um, who knows what I'll do, bro? Who knows what I'll do? I got somebody coming up tomorrow. It's a side by side, so I need the YouTube, or I can just use the YouTube functionality of this and this. I just sent you a new link, Minnie. Please look at your phone. Otherwise, I'll send it to your email, but just click through on your phone if that's where you're streaming from. Otherwise, I'll send it to your email. No big deal. There's no button. Right now, I'm going to this right here. Share. Right? Copy link. Okay, I'm going to put it in copy link and then I'm going to go send it to you right now. There you go. There you go. I got you. Like, yeah. What's up? You're in your live, Minnie. How you doing? Sounding frustrated, eh? I'm sorry. I sent you that link. I tried. I knew it was going to take time for you to get ready. What's up?
I can't figure stuff out.
Well, that's okay. Neither can I, man. Things get
There was no
frustrating.
fucking button. I kept looking. You sent me 5 links and there was no fucking button on the bottom to join. I'm sitting there waiting for you to let me in and nothing's happening. I didn't know I was supposed to press a button to join it.
I
Why didn't
don't
you
know.
tell
My
me?
phone
I
doesn't
don't know
have
how to do
buttons.
this.
It has
I'm not good with computers. I don't understand this shit, okay? I know less about it than you do.
right. Well, yeah. I mean, I grew up with supposed to be learning about it, but I don't have buttons either. I don't know
I
what your
didn't
phone
grow
looks
up with
like.
this shit, okay? I'm old. I don't
I
know how to
did.
do this.
I did. But I get blue hyperlink text links. You know what I mean? So I
I
don't
don't
have a
even know what
button
that
either.
means.
Like the blue underlined text links that you click and then they go through to the target. That's all I get is just text. It says HTTPS, usually secure, colon /
I
La Vida
noticed that
Loca.
half of my photographs are missing, though. I was naming a bunch of photos yesterday, and they're all gone now. Every fucking one of them.
Man, I know a couple weeks ago you were doing all kinds of work, organizing hundreds of photos, and you went through it. You did it.
And I lost
So
most of them. They keep disappearing. I don't know where they're going.
I
Shouldn't
think
the
you're
letter
very
A before
meticulous.
the
I think
letter
you're
A
very
comes before
meticulous, so
B?
you're
Am I
never
right?
satisfied. What's up,
Does the
Sean?
letter
What's up,
A
future?
come before the letter B in the English language?
In the Roman alphabet, it does. I don't know about
Then
the
why are
English
they
language.
disappearing? I'm naming them A 21, 22, 23, and they're fucking
Oh shit!
disappearing. Every fucking
You,
one of them disappeared.
I'll do you a favor. What I do is I name them
Oh, God damn it. There goes another one.
What's up, Sean? What's up, future? Future being
They're all
Jess. How you doing, bro?
disappearing. Look what I'm doing here. You see this? Those are all photos. You see that shit?
I do.
For
Why
the,
would they
for the
disappear?
last 2 fucking hours, I've been trying to figure out where half of my fucking pictures went.
Oh, are you scrolling by fast? Maybe they're still there. You
No,
just
they're
can't
not.
see them
They're
because they're not
fucking
generating.
gone.
You said that 2 weeks ago. They weren't.
They are
I'm
fucking
not the
gone.
tech
I looked
guy,
in
though.
every folder and they're gone.
I'm not the tech guy. I don't know. A couple people help you with such things,
I spent
Meg
9
might.
months on this fucking project and I still can't get it organized. I'm losing all my photos.
I don't trust computers, Minnie. I don't know what to
I
say about
fucking
that.
renamed it and all the photos are gone now. God damn it.
I don't trust computers. I like tape, but
I
that
don't
means
trust computers either. I hate the fucking things.
I got real hurt, man. I lost music in the past, way back, and I was like, that's my first project on computer.
No.
My uncle just pushed buttons, and so it was a person I loved that pushed buttons. Therefore, I gotta hate him for it or the computer.
My
Nah, I
family
took the
photos
both.
are gone. All my photos of my fans gone. Half of my photos are gone now. I don't know where they went.
They're still there. There's recovery
I'm
all the way
glad that
around.
I didn't. I'm glad I got tired yesterday and I went to sleep when I did, or the whole fucking file would be gone.
They're still there, Minnie. They're still
No,
there. They're
they're not.
recoverable.
Fucking file
100.
A all the way to like A 250 are missing. 250 photos are missing out of here. I probably deleted them in my fucking tiredness. I get very fucking tired.
Hey, Sean, I want to tell you my finances changed a little bit, so I might be able to get 12, $14 to actually send you a box to work from. So, Sean, I'll be on that because now it's school time, so I got a little more free time to go grab coin. So I'll be there.
I know that I called them A1, A2, A3, and now they're fucking gone. God damn it.
Yeah, but they're definitely recoverable.
They're
There's if
gone.
there's
You know
somewhere.
what? Forget it. But I have some good news. I've been going to the protest. I went to the protest yesterday, but not
Yeah,
today because I was too tired because my legs didn't work.
I saw you yesterday. You were making fans from all the way in left field.
Oh yeah, I made like a lot of fans, but I lost about
That was
7
cool.
fans today. I don't know
It was
why.
cool. I
Wish
like when you
computers.
went to the guy
I
with the
hate
with the.
computers, and I wish they would go away. I
They're
really
never gonna
do.
go away, and
Whoa.
this is what we're using. We're using computers.
When I
Let's not
press
be
on the
like,
screen, these little round white circles come on there. Oh shit! I
yeah, I
just
see
reported
those. What the fuck
myself.
is that? What the hell
I
is
didn't just
that?
block myself, did I? No, I'm kidding. Look at this.
Oh, that's your button. Your damn button was doing that. Did you see? Did you back up?
No.
Your button making those little red. Well, fuck you with those little circles. That was scary. I was like, what do you have?
What, you can see this?
On your button, like shining on your shirt. When you were talking about little circles, it was making little white circles right there.
I have no
I
idea
was
what the hell you're
scared.
talking about. But look, I got these
New
for
button.
free.
Right
Remember when
on,
I
right
told you
on.
I was really scared of these, the way they packed them? Well, I did it again. What's it going to take? A lawsuit?
So the thing, it's called tryptophobia, I think. Sean,
That's
is
what
that
it's
correct?
called. Trypto. Okay.
Tryptophobia, when you see like
Trypto.
forever repeating, the
Trypto.
squids have all the rings on their arms. So when you see the repeating squid arms that are like blah, 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 and it's bubble
The
bubble bubble,
suction
or you
cups.
see a
Yeah.
beer.
We were
Yeah.
talking about that. Those fucking suck. How do you say it? Suction cups?
All I know is when they sell them at the Chinese, they call them rings, squid rings. Anyway, yeah, tryptophobia. Look it up. Tryptophobia. You probably they're torturing you again, even with the free stuff.
I should just fucking sue them. I'm getting sick and tired of life.
Yeah, I
I'm not a smart person to
skin
begin with.
disease.
I,
That's
I
not
was
it. No,
born
it's
with some kind
tryptophobia.
of memory loss and dementia. I don't have like the kind of dementia like an old person would get. The kind I have is from being beaten in the head when I was a little kid. My father used to smash my head open all the time, and that caused me to have onset dementia. I do have dementia because of being beaten in the head.
And
It
also
has
the
nothing to do with
injury, right?
diabetes, and it has nothing to do with old age.
Yeah, but all those things can add later. But you're talking about trauma to the head, traumatic,
Yes,
traumatic
yes.
injury. Yeah.
I have trauma
So
to the
Sean
head
said
now.
he's got.
And people think I'm
Sean said
dumb,
he's
and
got smegma
maybe I
and
am
brain
dumb. You know
injury.
what? I can't do things on the computer. I've been able to learn just a little bit. Like I know
You're
how to use a
brilliant.
mouse and I know how to use a computer interface, but basically anything other than that I can't do other than
You're
using
brilliant.
email
That's
or
why
a
everything
simple
is
app.
shining around you. You
My
put all your
caseworker
energies
had to
in.
teach me how to use X when it was called in Twitter,
Right.
Instagram. YouTube was the only thing I could figure out because that has an easy interface. I love YouTube.
You do? That's good. That's good.
I do. I love YouTube. I
Cool.
don't like some of their harsh draconian laws, but I do love YouTube. Of all the apps that I use and programs or platforms, whatever they're called, YouTube's my
Right.
favorite.
I'm going to ask you something for the future, and we could do it privately, or if you want to just burn time online, we could do it online.
What do you
But
want to
I have
do?
no idea what the hell Discord is for. So I have a name over there, and I need
Oh,
to ask you what to do, even step one, two, and three, and I'll leave it at that. But
I'm
it
the
looks
wrong
like
person. I'm the wrong person to ask because I don't know what your understanding is and I don't know where to start. It took me 6 months just to figure out how to use the camera. And you're
I'm
supposed
very
to use it
patient, though. You know
when
that,
you're
Minnie, right?
inside of a
If I just
VC.
ask you what you do, I can get some ideas. I can get
I could,
ideas. We'll
I'll
just have a
try to
casual
help.
conversation.
I'll try to help you, but I can't promise you that I'll know how
Yeah, yeah.
to. I'm
It
willing to
will. It'll help
try.
me.
Is
If
that
we
good
have a
enough?
casual conversation, I will just riff off of what you're delivering to me. I'll
Because
accompany.
if you don't
um,
understand Discord, they can fuck you up and they can hack your accounts and they can take everything you have. Do you
right,
understand?
right. Not yet. Not yet. We'll save it for another day. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'm being very careful. There's nothing there yet.
Discord is very comprehensive. It's very useful, and it's awesome if used the right way. You can talk to up to 99 people
Good night,
in
Sean.
a VC. You could talk and text in the chat while talking to them. You could order a
Right.
pizza while talking to somebody and talk about
Okay.
ordering a pizza while ordering a pizza. You know that's funny.
It is funny. Yeah, of course.
Except those little pictures disappeared, but you know what? It could have been more than that. I'm lucky it wasn't the whole damn thing.
If I were
Is
you,
it
I'd
okay
take a
that I'm
breath.
doing this while is it okay that I'm doing this while I'm talking to you?
Not to, I don't mind. How you
Okay.
doing? Are you enjoying yourself? I mean,
No,
don't
I
be
hate doing
upset. That's all. Just
I'm
don't
not
be upset.
upset. I just hate doing this because I've been doing it for 9 months and I
Right.
had to take a lot of breaks between it. What happens is I'll get almost all the way done and then everything will snap back. I don't know how it does it. Everything like someone's hitting it with a magic wand and making it go back to the way it was before I started.
Hmm.
If I if I even hit the wrong button even one time, everything that I've done in here will delete or snap back to the way it was in the beginning. So I have to
You know
like do
what?
each one slow. It's like when you go to the police station and you have that one cop who types with one fingernail or one
Yeah.
finger,
No shit. Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
takes
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
6 hours to type the report. Well, this project is like that. I have to do it like that.
So
One,
one
two,
time, you
three.
know how you can go to an HR block, get a return anticipation loan, lose a bunch of money on your taxes. But one time I had to do that because I needed it like right now. And I
Okay,
went to
well,
a guy
I was
on the
just
other
talking about
side of the counter.
typing.
And I was probably the year before, I might have had 6 or 8 W-2s, plenty of work that I had to type in myself. No big deal. But I go to H&R Block the next year with one W-2.
You
I
mean
only had
H&R
one job.
Blockhead?
It was so easy. No, he just went like this. He went like this. Glass up, button. Glass up, button. And I was like, oh, come on, man.
That likes to kill.
Exactly. Whatever that means. YouTube doesn't
Entertainers like to
understand.
kill, and they like to lie and say, "Hey, look," and then you get free buttons. Well, actually, it wasn't a lie. These do scare me, but
I know, but they're
I
scaring
know
you again, and like now
because
you
I
have
have
to
common
figure out
sense. I know this can't hurt me.
where's the tip over of like you being compensated. Is this enough, or do you have to sue? That's what you have to decide. It's not up to any of us,
I'm not gonna sue them. They didn't do it on purpose. They're not assholes.
right?
It's
And
packaged in
nobody.
China. They didn't package it here. The Chinese, they don't understand. Good luck in trying to sue
All we
them.
do is all we do is we send a work order request, and they don't know anything about packaging. They just put it in the way they're
Yeah.
told, or with whatever
I mean,
implements they
they
have.
did a nice job. I mean, the Chinese people did a real nice job packaging this. I wouldn't
But
want to
it
hurt
looks like
them
a spider
anyway.
nest.
They have enough trouble over there.
There's all kinds of shining legs. It looks like a spider nest, so it triggers people.
Well, yeah, but I'm not scared of spiders. I'm just scared of compartmentalized things that are crammed together like that because
Mm,
of something. I saw a video like with all these spiders in Australia, and they were like all in the air, and the webs were attached to each other, and the whole. Imagine if you walked outside and every bit you could still breathe, but every bit of the air is covered with spider webs, and you just see these black dots everywhere. Like these black dots are the spiders, and
right,
they're
right,
all in
right.
the air stuck there in
And
their
the rest,
webs.
all those shiny strands are the web that holds them together. Yeah.
Well, that's
So
why I have a
I don't know. I'm not scared of
a
spiders, but I'll tell you
flamethrower.
this.
That's why I have a flamethrower.
Good for you. Good for you.
I,
I'm not afraid of spiders or
oh,
anything. But when I play darts and I look at the board and I look at that wheel pattern that's coming in, I always think of it as a spider web. So if I'm trying to play where I want to hit triplets or at least doubles, which is whatever that game's called, that Scottish game or whatever. When I'm playing that,
yeah.
I'm just trying to hunt spiders they're trying to walk towards the middle of the web. When I see all those spokes, that's what I think is spider web, and I'd start like hunting spiders mentally. Good game though, whatever that's called.
How many of my fans do you think I'll lose if I say I'm voting for Harris? Do you think I'll lose all my fans?
Nah, probably
Should I
none.
keep my
They
mouth shut
all,
about that?
I bet
You
you
think I
they
should just
assume. I bet you. See, we all supposed to do what is it called? Silent ballot. We're not supposed to tell. Silent ballot. That's the way it's
should I
supposed to
just keep
go.
my mouth shut and just keep being vague about my political leanings?
Because I bet they assume that you're voting for whoever they
Trump.
like right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
They think I'm
the
for
grand
Trump.
majority is the grand
Well,
majority is
I like
they
Trump
think
and
you're
I
voting
like,
for Trump.
Trump and Biden should just run on the same ticket because I like things about both of them.
Well, that's not possible. That's not working.
So I'm
But
not.
I guarantee you that 89%
That's because
of
of
your
Roe
fans,
versus Wade.
they're already sure. They're already sure that you're voting for Trump. They're not going to ask you. They're sure of
Yeah.
it. So if you say something, you change the minds of all those people. It's not necessary. We're
I
public
think they should
now.
follow me because I'm an entertainer and not because I'm not a
Yeah,
politician.
yeah, yeah. It took me a while to get into reading people's biographies and such because I cared about their work more than I cared about the person in a way. But now I care about the whole package. But when you're an entertainer, entertainment comes first. It's a show.
That's right.
So
If somebody presses me on it, I'll talk about Roe versus Wade. I think women should have a choice. Women get raped and bad things happen, and sometimes I have to have an abortion, and they're punishing women now. And women are like having to go and do illegal surgeries and bleeding and dying and shit. It's not the
what's
woman's
up,
fault. Some
Mickey?
fucking creep makes her. Some guy comes up and tricks her, and I'll be all nice and everything, and then he'll have sex with her. And when she's pregnant, he dumps her. Worse, he forces her. But you never know. There's many reasons, or maybe she can't take
Robbie
care of it.
Fufina.
Like I couldn't take care of that cat.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
last
No,
week, I found a
Fufina.
cat that
I
followed
meant
me
to say
home,
the
and
Vulcan.
it was pregnant, and I'm like, oh fuck, I can't take care of a cat plus a bunch of cats that are coming on the way. How will I pay to take care of all those babies? So I had to abort those cats. No, I'm joking. I didn't do that.
So
People are going around
yeah,
saying that I did that
again.
though.
I
I know. I
Mickey boy, how you doing? How you
took
doing,
it
Mickey
to a
boy?
shelter. The cat's okay. Kitty
I
cat.
vote with money. I vote with money instead of going to the polls. Fufina, I didn't sign anything to say that I would vote, but anyway, you're right, and I get that. And I'm saying like 89% would just assume that
Truman
we
will
don't
be
have to
back.
say anything.
Truman died a long time ago. Truman can never be
He's
president
talking
again.
about Trump. He's all the way in India, but he's talking about Trump. You
I know
know?
I'm messing around
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you
yeah,
forgot
yeah.
the P. Truman.
Yeah,
Truman was the
Truman
president we used to have.
Truman Capote for book
I
writer of
wish.
the year.
I love Truman Capote.
Yeah, when he basically created the way that they make true crime novels, and it was real
Really?
nice for me. Basically, yeah, with In Cold Blood, and it was real nice for me because I never read fiction. I don't like fiction except for myths. I'll read myths, but I like nonfiction, and it's boring, I guess. So it was nice to have true crime in the vein of Cold Blood and Helter Skelter and
Helter
like Inside
Skelter.
the Cult or whatever, the Jim Jones or Jeffrey Dahmer or whatever, but Truman Capote, like, he created a novel that was pseudo nonfiction. I mean, it's true crime. It's true, but hey, it's to tell a story. It's built in a way. So
I don't know
it
how
gave
people
me
can
a
be
richer life because
that's
I didn't read
I
shit
couldn't
like
be a
Stephen
writer.
King.
You got to be fucked in the head to be a writer. That's such a
I,
hard
I
fucking
love
job.
I love the challenge, I guess.
I love the nightlife. I love the
I like
party.
to boogie. Yeah.
I love
Hell yeah.
disco highway. You know what? I could have seen Jim. They didn't tell me, but Gene Simmons came to Chicago to play at the Riviera, which is right around the corner from where I saw Manson the other day. I saw
Right, right.
Marilyn Manson on Saturday. And then I find out today at the last minute, they're like, oh, it's sold out, but Gene Simmons' band is here. I could have, for $100, I could have bought a ticket and got VIP, and I could have met Gene Simmons. But
For Gene
They hid it
Simmons, you
from
actually
me.
would get
And then they
handshake
tell you
for
the
a
last
hundred. Yeah,
fucking
that's
minute.
good. That's good.
I
He
couldn't.
already
I didn't
knows
get
who
to.
you
No,
are.
I got screwed. I didn't get to see him because they hid that from me. I guess since April, it's been open to buy tickets, and they wait till the last fucking minute to send me a notification about it. Nah, they
Well,
did that on
look, you
purpose.
you you told me, and I think it was at least publicly, that you actually spoke with Gene Simmons, and he was like, "How'd you get this far in my tree to be able to email me like that?" And you were like,
Yeah,
through your
I did, but I never
representation,
met him in person. Like,
right?
I never got to
Well,
shake his hand and take a picture with him and hug him. And I thought that guy that I met at the concert when I went to see Kiss was him, but he had a beer mug in his hand. Gene Simmons don't drink beer. He
no,
don't drink. No, so
huh?
the guy was like an impersonator. I
What
thought for
the
a long
fuck? A
time I
Gene
actually
Simmons
met him.
impersonator? All right. That's wild. That's wild. I like impersonators, but I wouldn't have thought
But
they
I
needed
like to
one of
tell
him.
people that I met him though, because it does look exactly the guy looks just like him.
You're welcome, Bianca, and thank you, Fufina. Fufina, please join back up someday, man. Send me an email. We got
Hey
to talk again.
Bianca, hello. Thank you for saying hello to me, Bianca.
And Mickey Boy, of course. And Mickey Boy, I missed your flag. Please share it again. I know Minnie knows the flags. Come on.
What are
Uh,
you talking about?
well, Fufina, he's in India, and then Mickey Boy hung his flag, but I missed it. And I know that you're better at reading flags than I anyway. If I remember correctly, it was a blue cross on a white background.
That's Greek, I think. Does it have a few lines, like in a little cross?
That's why
If
we'd
I
have
saw,
to
I
see
would
it.
know if I
I missed
saw it.
it. I missed
It
it. I
might be
missed it.
Greek.
Anyway, respect to you where you be. Thank you for tuning in here. Definitely follow Minnie Manson. Follow the Minnie Manson
Oh,
live streams.
that's
Those are the best.
Scotland. If it's blue and it has the white lines like that, that's Scotland, like it says in the chat there.
There you go. There you go. Thank you, Mickey Boy. And then Mickey makes total sense for that one, eh? I mean, son of something, yeah. Son of greatness, I would
It's
say.
not Scottish, it's crap.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know if anybody was real into like the "So I Married an Axe Murderer," but when he did like the grandpa character in that one, that was great. You know what I mean? The very angry, perturbed Scottish man that he was. That was hilarious. You know what I mean?
This is what I'm doing. You see all
Thank
that?
you,
Those are
Mickey Boy. Mickey Boy is
photos.
gonna go sub up to Minnie Manson. Go for it, guys. Everybody, please do.
See that? Those are all photographs. I have thousands and thousands of those for like the last 20 years. This is not something that I just did. These are family photos, and
How did you digitize things that are 20 and plus years old?
I did that a while. My brother, he had a way to
Scan
do
them.
it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
scanned them. Back then, you had to scan photos, and I scanned hundreds of thousands of pictures and lost most of them. And I had a nervous breakdown. I deleted all my family photos, all gone. I have my maybe 10 photos from when I was a kid.
Right.
Maybe
Right.
not even 10 photos. I have nothing really.
I have a
Not-
great friend, and he's a librarian, 100%. And so when I'd most recently seen him, we were talking about stuff like him taking his father's cassettes and putting them on like CDRs back in 2001.
Yeah,
with the
that's
silver
hard.
top. Well, no, he was doing it then, but he didn't know. Now they start to rot away. So I
Yeah.
just had, came back to say to him, I was like, you can never keep anything forever.
This rots
Being a
away too.
librarian,
I'm doing this because these rot away. The files corrupt and they rot away. So I have to get all these done, and then I have to put them on different duplicate thumb drives because they will absolutely rot away if I don't. Every few
right?
years, I have to do this.
Yeah. So there's a digital rot that goes on. He didn't see it coming. You know what I mean? It's all the same. Everything is temporal and temporary. So enjoy it while you have it. You know what I mean?
I wish I could just put all these on my photo album so I could look at them all the time. Like
Yeah.
that takes up.
Online, they make really cool. Okay. There we go. How many subs do you have? Many?
I don't know. Oh, cool. You sub to me? I
Plus
got one
one.
more
That's
sub
what you
than I
got
had
now.
before. God damn
You
it.
have plus one. You have plus one. Thank you, Mickey Boy. Yeah, that's Scotland. Big up to you.
I
Do
don't
they
like
say,
doing this.
hey, do they drink
This is
earn
fucking
brew?
hard.
What's that earn brew? That iron brew shit? Yeah, that shit's harsh, right? I don't drink
No,
it,
what
but
I'm doing here is fucking hard. I can't do this. It's hard.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm trying to
But
rename
no,
them and it won't let me. It's calling them B1, B2, B109, and I want to put it as G, but it won't let me change the letter. It
all I
just
know is,
when I
wrong
press it, it just
clicking, and
snaps.
then
It just snaps back to the top. I can't get it. I don't know how to name them. That's what I'm sitting here trying to figure out.
dang, man.
I don't know how to
Well, where
do
are you
shit.
from, Bianca? Have you been here before? I don't know. I thought maybe I had you sub before. I have to clean that shit up.
I
Even
just
somebody
wish I
got
could
banned from here
organize
for no
these. I wish I could
reason.
hire someone to do this for me. But this is something you can't really hire someone for because they don't care about your photos as much as you do.
Well, they have
If I
places
paid
now
someone to
where
do this, half my photos would be gone. They'd be offended by something. They'd probably delete my all my photos just to get even with me because of one photo that pissed them off. You can never
they
do
have
have
services now where you
anybody
can.
never tell someone else do this for me because it will never be as good as what you can do. I don't know
You
if I
should
say that
probably
right.
no, no, no. You have to delegate in order to run your business properly. So that's not true. But you have to
Not with
supervise
this.
activities that are this
Not with
personal.
photographs. I can't get anyone to help me with this.
I say
This
you have to at
particular
least
project.
supervise people, and it's this personal. Because right now they have services. They say, "Give me your hard drive. I'll give you every photo back, but you're not going to get your hard drive back." So
I
what's the
don't trust
guarantee?
people. Too many people
I
have
don't
fucked
trust
me
it.
over. I got to do this on my own. Unfortunately, it's gonna take me another 3, 4 months to do it.
Minnie and Grady are always going to be okay in that way, eh? What's up, Minnie? You guys
Me and
good?
Grady don't talk anymore.
Okay.
He doesn't like me. He's always calling me names and putting me down, and I'm just tired of
He
it.
likes you, Minnie.
I think he's in love with me. He's got an obsession with transgender people, kind of in an unhealthy way. That really, I'm not gonna lie, it bothers me.
You don't think that because he likes to be normal that other things are interesting to him?
Just he's said too many comments about being transgender and about my personal sexual life and my
No, he
gender.
did. He's very heavy
That's
on that. But again, don't you think
I
some of
don't
that's for
like
the
it.
audience interest? Some
I
of
don't
it's for
like
the
that he
audience
dwells
interest.
on it though. That bothers me that he dwells on it instead of dwelling on something useful, like me singing and performing and
Well, he asked you some wild things, if you ask me. But again, like, is he doing that in service to the audience? Like they are more hung up on it than maybe he.
I have no idea what he's up to, but he wanted me to start paying him and I told him I couldn't. That's why he dumped me. I don't have
Yeah,
money to
we
pay
have
him
to
and I'm
all.
not
This
going
has to
to.
be all
The
volunteer.
dungeons aren't that good. He
I mean,
thinks I
he's
got
good
all
at
this
his
money and
editing and
shit.
everything. Yeah.
He let me
I
talk.
think he said he. I think he said that you said that he, needed to pay you, and so that's probably like a
I did tell him to pay me. I should get paid for what I do.
right,
And
right,
he'd have me sitting there 4.5 hours, and his religion is against me taking medication. He's a Jehovah's Witness or something like that. And he told me, "You're not going to take any more medicine because it's offensive." He told me I was offending him. He says, "While I'm here, you don't take your medicine." And unfortunately, only time I had to film the dungeons was at night.
right. And it was long periods of time, so you guys went through a
I have
lot
to
of
take
stress.
various medications at night. In fact, I have to take another one,
Right,
another
right.
complicated medication right now while I'm on the phone with you.
There we go. So we'll see how this goes. You see what I
And
mean? But I'm saying,
I
like,
have to
you guys also put in long sessions. The stressors are going to be up when you're
Well,
working
you know
that
what?
close and
Fuck
hard
him and his
together.
fucking religious views. My fucking health comes first. I don't give a
Yeah, I
fuck if he
mean, just
likes
do
me
your own
anymore. I
thing.
really don't. Getting tired of
Just
his
do your own
abuse.
thing.
People
No,
are
I don't think
telling
you
me
make
to.
money on his channel. No.
They're telling me to move on. They're saying if you stay with this guy, you're always going to be cornered. Nobody's going to work with you because he has a bad reputation with people. There's a reason he got
Bianca,
fired.
Bianca, I don't think he's monetized or anything like that. That's not the goal of YouTube for him. I don't see.
I didn't monetize either because they make you follow more rules. So I turned it down. I
They also
qualify for
take money off the top.
monetization. What?
They also take money off the top. They take their cut first, and then who pays the tax? You, man.
I'm not going to
Fuck
deal with
them.
anything where they're going to get in my business so they can keep their fucking 2 cents for each video. I think you get
I
10
know.
cents every
Anybody,
time
you want to
someone
support the
watches your
channel?
video.
Cash App. You want to support the channel? Cash App. There you go.
Yeah. Just give me the money directly.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Because that's what it was created for. Do you guys know that the creator of Cash App was murdered publicly?
Was he? When did that happen?
I don't know, man. Look it up. Can you read the Wikipedia for us? You'd be giving us quite an entertaining show.
Heard that,
No, he was
that he
murdered.
died, but I didn't know he got murdered. Who murdered him? His
Yeah,
wife? Or
I really,
somebody?
I'm not going to say a word because I don't know. I don't
The
know the
guy?
story.
Well, he was probably doing something illegal then. Maybe he deserved it. That's why
No,
more
see,
people
that's
need to
what
have
I'm saying,
abortions,
Bianca.
so that
That's
less
what I'm
people will be
saying is like,
born.
from what I hear from my corner of the world, from what I hear, Minnie is saying he should be paying me, and then he says Minnie said I should pay him, and so that's where they both stand, and it's just
Yeah.
a nobody's making the money to pay either of
Nobody's
the
making money,
other.
so guess what? Nobody's getting paid. And I said,
So
well, why can't
everybody
we
can
just do the
share.
show?
Everybody
Let's
can
do the
share
show,
fifty
for
percent of
free.
the
And you didn't.
zero that I'm getting right now. Please share that fifty
You're
percent of
not
that
letting
zero.
me talk, and I'm getting very angry.
Sorry, I'll stop.
If you don't care about what I have to say, then forget it.
I sure do. That's why you're here. Please, please, please. I don't mean to interrupt.
Now, what I have to say doesn't matter. If it did, you'd listen. So forget it.
Oh, that's not true, Minnie. I was
It
just
is
saying that
true.
nobody can split zero. Nobody can
Nothing
split
I
zero.
have to say matters anyway. Who the hell gives a damn what I think?
You're getting in that place where you can't please yourself because your standards are so high. That's where you're at.
No,
You
it's just
know,
that you won't. You never let me talk because you think what I'm saying is bullshit. Because I'm bad mouthing Grady and you're protecting him. That's what
I'm
it
not.
is.
Okay.
But
I was saying that
that's
both of you
nice of you
want
to
money.
protect him and all. But I have a right to have my say. I guess I'll just have to
Please,
do it on my channel though.
no, please do, Minnie. Please do.
So I'll just sit here and you talk and I'll listen. I won't say nothing else.
Don't get down on this like that. Come
I
on
am
now.
down on it. Nobody gives a fuck what I think. That's why only 3 people joined my stupid fan club. I should have never I went through all that trouble to start that, waiting months to get the fucker off the ground, and only 3 people joined.
Maybe not enough people know yet. You know what I mean? You haven't
Yes,
been
they do
hyping that up.
know.
You haven't hyped it up that much. It's brand new.
Yes, I have.
It's only like a week in.
No, it's been a month. No, it's been a week. You're right.
It hasn't been a for sale for a month. It hasn't. And
And
the
now
thing
you're
is,
right.
people need
It's been a week. That's true.
all these concepts. They need legs.
Thinking of
Let them
something
walk
else.
around for 2 weeks. If you throw up three different proposals in the
I
middle,
don't
it's
know
going
how
to
to
confuse
advertise it.
people.
I advertise it once and then I'm done. That's how I am. I don't know how to constantly advertise it.
Okay, okay. Well, reiteration does work. It really does.
Fine. Why don't you tell people about it since you won't let me talk? You go ahead and tell them about it.
That's not what I'm trying to do. Many Bianca says, "What about the fans?" But I don't know in what context.
Great. I just deleted another batch of photos because nobody will teach me how to do this.
I don't know how to do it.
I can't even fucking name a photo. I don't know how to. I click on it and the thing turns blue. You're supposed to be able to click on it and then click on it again to name it, but it just pushes the pictures back up to the top every time I do it. I've been trying to figure out maybe this isn't a good time to do it. I'm gonna have to go to the computer store and ask them.
I don't even know. I don't know what you're working with. I have a very old system. It's a Windows 8.1.
But hey, if you're gonna, I'm gonna tell you something now. If you're gonna take Grady's side over mine, this will be the last time I come up on
I'm,
here. I
I'm
just
not
want you to
taking
know.
anybody's side. I'm
I
not
just
taking.
wanted to talk about it. I didn't think it was gonna make you mad.
I'm not mad. No, I
There
thought you
you
were mad
are.
because I was stepping on your toes, and I was saying that you said that he was asking you for money, that
But
his
you talk
religious.
over me every time I talk about it, so we don't ever have to talk about it again. Simple as that.
Okay, all right.
That's how you feel about it?
No, I'm just saying okay. I'm just
Yeah,
acquiescing.
right.
It's not what I feel about it. I'm just acquiescing.
He says bad shit about me all the time, calls me a pedophile, calls me a loser, and you're gonna sit there and you're gonna fucking defend
I,
him.
I don't think he does that publicly because I
And
didn't
it's
hear
not
that.
MINNIE. I'm not a fucking mouse. It's MINI, okay? You know what? I'm gonna go. I'll see you later. I can't deal with this. They're not listening to me. Everybody's insulting me in the chat. Maybe I'm not a rock star. Maybe I'm a fucking loser. Everybody calls me Minnie Mouse, like like I have mouse arms or something.
No, the phones make it NNIE, even if you put in
But I'm not Minnie Mouse.
MINI.
I'm not a woman. And everybody's
Well,
always like spelling it wrong. I mean,
okay, because in the English language, mini is not a word,
fuck
MINI.
the English
So
language. I have problems with the English language, okay?
I'm just telling you why the phones, kind of screw
I have
people
learning
over. 'Cause
disabilities. My life's a living fucking hell just because I can't tell the difference between the word TO and YOU. To me, it looks like the same word, to and you.
I see that.
When you're retarded, life's 10 times harder. You don't understand how hard life is for me. It's very hard.
No, I
And
can't understand personally.
don't say you sub to me if you don't mean it. I don't want no pity subs. I mean, I want you to know my work and I want you to actually be a fan because then if you see me get upset or something, you're not just gonna disappear. Think, oh, Minnie's a mean person. I don't like Minnie. Because that's what people do. They troll me.
They don't have time for the ups and
And then they
downs of
take your
your
subs away.
existence.
And I don't think you should get involved with Discord. You're asking for it if you do. People are fucking assholes in there. They'll fucking
Yeah.
come in my server, they'll boost my server, and then when I say the wrong thing, they'll suddenly leave my server and take their boost with them.
Well, that's why I haven't been there yet. That's why I was asking you that
And
just
then I
if
lost my banner. I had this really nice banner and I lost it. Now it just shows that they hate Mini Manson. A lot of people seem to have a problem with me. Why go on my server then? I don't understand. Why these people even bother? They're just in there to spy to see who's in there. Because I protect my fans that are in there. If you're in my
well,
server, you're under my protection. You
I
guys
think
want me to
there's an
stay,
intrinsic
really?
I think
You
there's an
guys really want
intrinsic
me to
yeah, they
stay?
want you to stay.
Seriously? Thank you.
They
I
want you
can't
to stay.
believe you want me to stay still. Thank you very much. I love
They
you
want you to
guys
stay.
too. I love you very much, but I have learning challenges that make me lash out. I feel really stupid. I went to college. I didn't go to college, end up in welfare. And people call me a bum all the time. They say I don't work. I work harder than anybody you guys will ever know. And they say that and I sleep 3 hours a night. Sometimes I don't get to sleep for 2 days. Through Monday and then Tuesday, I don't even get to sleep because I have to get up at like 7 in the morning every Tuesday. I don't get much sleep. And when I do get sleep, I suck it up like a sponge.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Usually by the time the weekend comes, I get to sleep, sleep, sleep. And I just sleep for 3 days continuous because it's the only sleep I get. Right now, it's like about 200 degrees in the room where I'm sitting. I'm burning up right now. I
Well,
went
Bianca
to
is
the
still, Mickey and Bianca are still spreading the love for you down there, many of you can see.
thank you very
Just want you to know.
much.
Just
You
want you to
guys know
know.
about my lashing out, and you're still okay. You're real fans. If you're still here after that, then and that's nothing. I used to be a lot worse.
That's for sure. I've seen some shows they had to end.
Talking
I've
certain
seen-
things I talk about, like the fight I got in Grady. This has been going on long term. This just didn't come up one day. Hey, I want you to pay me. He kind
Yeah.
of he did some shit to me 6 months ago that I can't get over. I can't forgive. I mean, he's still got the
Mm.
videos up on his channel where he was talking about my mom and saying bad things about my mom, saying shit about me. He said I was a loser and nobody liked me and he pitied me and that was the only way he was doing the show. And every time he's so unprofessional. Every time he gets mad at me, he'll start lashing out at me on his show out in public. I can't, I will not be around someone who talks shit about me publicly like that. They go on my list and I hold long-term grudges, unfortunately. You know that tree that fell on his house the first
Yeah.
time? Well, he started calling me names after that and lashing out at me because he's not rich anymore like he used to be. And he has to
Mm.
work with people like me. He's like, I got to work with people like you now. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? So I said, "You better stop calling me names. You better quit all this shit, or another tree is gonna fall on your house." And lo and behold, 6 months later, another tree fell on his house because he wouldn't stop. I told him, if you keep doing it, the third time the tree falls, it's gonna fall on you.
Damn, man, that sounds like Cain or something.
He said, "Fuck trees." You know what? I love trees. I'm a
I know
tree
you love
lover.
trees. I know you
Arbor
love
Day
trees.
love.
Anytime you guys can catch Minnie on an outing live, you'll see the bark being brushed and the little insects being picked off. Minnie loves it.
To me, making out with trees and using my tongue. No, I'm kidding. I like your red light against my light. That's pretty cool. How you is your light changing color on
It
purpose?
does. Yeah, it's just a light bulb, and it
Oh,
just changes when you.
I thought that was happening because you were moving forward and backward, and I thought the lighting was changing in the room
It
because of
changes
your
some.
movement.
It changes some. Yeah.
So
Nah, it's so cool. I found it at the Dollar Tree like a year ago. We had
the
it in our
Dollar
laundry
Tree,
room.
the
So it
best
was a
shit's
dollar
at the
25,
Dollar
right?
Tree.
So it was a dollar
What?
25. We had it in our laundry room, and it would drive us crazy when we were trying to get shit out of the dryer. So I said, "Why don't I put it over here?"
Okay, why is my leg burning? I gotta look here. I've been trying to treat these sores that are they're like a concentric ring around my ankle. I've had them for the past 4 months. I've been treating them with peroxide, putting
Oh, you have cold.
band-aids, everything
Yeah,
you can think of.
it's
Uh,
probably like some kind of outer cirrhosis, like he was talking about earlier. I mean, not cirrhosis. What do you call it?
ulcers,
What do you call
ulcers.
ulcers? Okay, so maybe
It's a
diabetic too.
diabetic ulcer, and I got them all over my body. They're little sores, and they get bigger. And the
Yeah,
worse your diabetes get, the bigger they get. I've seen people with craters like this and deep like that, chunks missing out of their legs.
sure.
I've
I've seen people in their legs with they're almost like almost all the way softball size. And even worse, if they leak infection, then they have that terrible smell too, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, I
stuff
heard
like
about
that.
that.
Let's talk
There's a
about the
guy on the
worst parts
internet.
of humanity. That's entertaining.
There's like a guy on the internet who has diabetes. He's young too, but he's an alcoholic loser and he gets drunk. And people piss in his wounds when he's knocked out. I'd
For
knock
money
someone
or
in the
because
next
they're
fucking
like a
year if they did
crew?
that to me.
Are they some
I'm
kind of
glad I
crew
live
that probably?
alone. What?
Are they some kind of a crew that they do stuff like that?
Not a crew, but there's a guy that lives with somebody, and I forgot what the guy's name was. Grady knows who it is. It's his
Yeah.
boyfriend. I'm just kidding. Might
No,
as well be.
a lot of people tell me about streamers that do sort of extreme things, and I just think I can't watch it. So I just explain to them like I'm not interested in that, you
You
know.
know what? I called the guy a loser, and I blocked his fucking channel.
Yeah. Just for me, if it's like that kind of toxic stuff and I'll do something hurtful to myself for money, all that kind of shit. I don't like that shit, you know?
Loser.
Well, we're
There's
all
some real
losers
pieces
here.
of work on the internet.
We're all losers here doing this bullshit,
I feel like
but
a loser when I screw up and shit, but there's worse people than me, much worse.
that's what
And
I'm saying.
when
We're
I
all
feel
losers,
bad,
but it's a
all I
matter of
gotta do is
degree.
go on the internet and see people worse off than me, and then I feel better.
Wild, wild. Okay, short and fried.
That
Or
German
what is it
word,
called?
yeah.
Schadenfreude or Schadenfreude. You know, I don't know. It's German.
Schadenfreude.
Yeah, yeah. The
That
the
means
delight that you
malicious
get from other
joy.
people's misery.
Yes,
The
it means
delight you get
malicious
from others'
joy.
misery.
Yeah, leave it to the Germans to have a phrase for that.
Absolutely, Minnie. Absolutely.
Tongue!
It's a
Krauts.
tough life. It's a tough life, man.
Life is very hard.
But now everybody on the internet's losers in degree. I don't feel better because somebody else is down, so that's not the thing. But at the same time, there is always somebody else worse off, you know?
It's not like I feel better, it's that I feel relieved. I'm not the worst fucking loser out there. That's what I'm trying to say. It could be a
Right on,
lot
right on.
worse.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. We have time to be all the way selfish like that too.
Because a lot of times I feel like that I have, like, I feel like the most retarded person on earth, but I know I'm not. There's people much worse than me, and they're doing a lot better than me in every way.
Yeah. And what I've dealt with my kids and some of their special needs is, they want fairness. They want to be good at everything they do, even if they haven't failed at it yet, to learn more. So the expectations are high. The
Yeah,
expectations
mine are
are so
very
high.
high. I have to be. My dad made me that way. He says never settle. But then
I'm
again,
half German, Bianca.
my father to me was a failure in life because rich dad, poor dad, and my dad could have made so much more and been so much more if he wouldn't have been so antisocial, violent,
Yeah, a lot of
alcoholic,
people,
drunk, and religious fanatic.
especially with the drinking, but generationally at your age, a lot of people see that. They're like, fuck, dad, you could have done anything. Why'd you do nothing? Why'd you just sit outside of the church and drink like that? Why'd you
It,
sit there
it
with
was
your
a
hand out
failure in
with
my eyes.
you know what I mean? You're a beggar, right? Or something. I don't know.
My dad wasn't the worst father in the world, far from it, but he was pretty bad. Bad enough where it screwed me and my brother and sister and my mom up. That's why all my family's dead now. I don't have a family. They're all dead. I don't have
Yeah.
any aunts or uncles, and yeah, Germans are fucking weird. Fuck Germany. Who said that?
My half, my half.
I'm quarter German.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
I'm such a fucking asshole, and I want to kill everyone now.
Yeah, it's the hard
I'm
side,
putting
man.
on this peaceful music in the background. Let me lower it down though.
Cool, cool.
Yeah. Don't be
So by the
scared.
way, people,
If
that
you want
German
one of
side
these
helps.
pins, you gotta join the fan club. $40. You get more than that pin though.
There
You
you
got
go.
three
There you go.
buttons and 8 stickers, and you get the card signed by me, and it's numbered. So
Your
far, three
own
people
membership
joined my
card.
fucking fan club.
Your
The
own
first
membership
five
card
people
with
who
your number.
join, the first 5 people who join will get a special gift at Christmas. So the street people will get something.
All right. Two more spots. Two more spots. Next two.
We got 2 more spots.
So
Keep
yeah, so you're
something
gonna do something for
special.
Christmas for those special people.
Yeah, it's my plan.
Right on, right on. Thank you for being so generous to your fans.
That's why I have to start paying down my credit card. It's up to $10,000 now.
Well, I know
I
you
really
just
partied
traveled
it
and
away this
traveled,
month. I was partying this month, going to Marilyn Manson, and going out to eat a
Yeah.
lot.
Going
I
to New
can't
York.
afford that.
Going to New York.
Going to New York. Oh, that really knocked
Shit
me
ain't
out.
free. That shit ain't free.
And then I gotta go to Vegas in February, so I gotta get that shit paid down a little.
Right,
I
right,
want to
right.
keep the monthly payment below 300.
Did people that you met at the Marilyn Manson show, come back and talk to you on your channel after? Like, did they come back and say, "Hey, I saw you there, and
No,
we're subbed up now"? No.
no, I didn't bring enough stickers. I only brought about that many, a stack of that many. I should have brought all of them because those stickers were gone within 10
Yeah,
minutes. And it turns
yeah,
out the
yeah.
guy who was in charge of the chief of security outside, he likes me, he knows me from the bar next door that he works in. And I had no
Cool.
idea he worked there. And when he saw me, he says, "Whenever you want to go in, you just come and get me." I said, "Well, there's a line." He says, "No, no, I'll get you past the line." I said, "Okay, I'm ready to go in." And I got to cut in line in front of like 2,000 people. But I didn't
So he
still
let you
didn't.
just he let you spend all your stickers and then go.
If I would have went early, I could have gotten the front row there
Oh
to
wow.
see him, but I didn't know he was working there. I had no idea. I found it when I got there.
What's going on, Grady? How you doing?
Bader was put away. When was he put away? Until he's 18 today for making a bomb threat to a grocery store. He did that today. Do you know who Bader is?
No, no. He made a threat to the store. Shit.
He's a young man. He started when he was 10 on the internet, and he's a brilliant genius of a person. And but he's still a kid and a human being. So sometimes you get mad at people or you just want to mess around with people because, it's funny to troll. I can understand that. But he started
Yeah.
breaking the law and hacking people and doxing people, swatting people. But he never done that to me. I mean, the worst thing he did to me was he it was my manager when he was 14, and I didn't know he was 14 at the time. And he's a better manager than any fucking 44-year-old man ever could be. The guy's
Oh, he
brilliant.
got
But
he
he
got
got a
your
little
work.
mad at me, and so he kind of tricked me into giving him permission equal like parody with my. I used to have StreamYard, and he set it up for me because I didn't know how, and
Well, it
because I'm so
seems like
bad at
he's
the internet.
brilliant in getting
And I was
attention, but he's
being
getting
down on
himself in
myself and
trouble.
shit. I was being down on myself, and that made him feel bad. People want me to be a leader. They don't want me to be there. Oh, woe is me. And I was. It was 100 degrees, and I had a full costume on. I literally looked like I was fucking melting, and I'm surprised I didn't catch on fire that night. But I tried to read books on the internet, which is a fucking colossal failure. Never do that. The internet is not for reading books on. And
I don't
it
know.
was something
I
new
had
I tried, and because of that, he kicked me off my show and let people porn bomb it until my YouTube was gone. So I lost my first account because of that, and maybe I
so
deserved
never
it.
read
He
books on
did
the internet, as
apologize
in
later too. So, in his defense, he never sent me CP. He never doxed me. He never swatted me, and he swatted just about like everybody in the Kermit and Friends community. He likes to mess with them a lot, and some of those people they have it coming.
well, you're telling me he's been on since he was 10. He's dialed into what gets attention. But
And
like
people
what
are
Bianca's
saying that it's
saying,
back though.
well, Bianca's saying he's got himself in a lot of trouble. But you know, it gets to getting people's attention. Obviously, still, yeah.
He's evil and he's very smart, but if the government might hire him to work for them, that would be cool because he wouldn't make a lot of money at the government. He'd be helpful at catching bad guys. But if he goes
Snap him up
private
as
into
a
the
rogue
corporate
agent.
world, by the time he's 30, he will be a billionaire. And I hope he remembers me in a good way when he is a billionaire. I would like him to help my career because, at my age, it's kind of hard to get someone to put their faith in me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it depends on what you want them to do for you. You know, if there's a gig to be
I just
had,
want to be
they can fill the
famous. I
gig.
want to perform in venues. I want to perform at the fucking Riviera and over where I saw Manson the other day. What is that called? The Aragon Ballroom. I want to perform in real places with a real band. I don't care if I'm doing cover songs or doing my song Mole Rat Blues or any original songs we could write together. I just want to be a front man in a fucking rock band and I want to be fucking super famous. I love to be in front of people. I love to be in front of crowds. I have no
Yeah.
fear of that. Despite the fact that I'm like a fucking 2-year-old on the internet, when I get in front of
Well, no,
people,
but
that's where I shine. That's where my talent comes out.
you're
Anybody
talking
can be
about a
hired to
huge goalpost,
manage
though.
photographs and manage my social media. But for me, the personality I have with the entertaining and the natural talent, you can't buy that.
I
So
understand that. That's what an entertainer does. Yeah, but I'm
I
just saying
pray
there
one
has
day
to be a gig.
he'll still see the good in me, and maybe he'll have the ability and the desire and the power to make it happen. Where someone else he could talk to someone or say, hey, you know what, you need to see this Mini Manson person. He is hella talented, even if he is a little difficult. He does have some serious talent, and his only desire in the world is to be a rock star and to get up on that stage and for at least for an hour and a half a night to get up there and rock in front of people. I mean, I could, even with my diabetes and all that, I could handle that. At that point, I would expect that I would have managers and like personal assistants and people that would help me so that I don't have to do everything on my own. Why I'm struggling now and what makes me get upset so quickly is that I do everything on my own. You said a
Well,
delegate,
okay,
like an
there's three
authority,
thousand
but what if
things
there's no one to delegate that authority to? I can't afford to hire anyone to delegate any authority to.
at the goalpost you're looking at, which is full stardom. There's 3,000 things for different people to manage, but you're talking about how you're being known starts with promotion. So start on that end, promoter, and what
He
gigs
was
can I
very good
fill?
at
No,
promoting me. You know what? Like in a week, he had me like on all these shows and shit. And I didn't think about charging people money back then. So I was going on all these shows for free. I mean, now that I know how to charge money and I have a fan club and merch and everything, that promotion would do really good for me. So who
Bianca,
knows?
I totally agree, and Grady, I totally agree with Bianca that you don't make enough videos for sure. I didn't know you were working with another streamer, but that's cool. Cheers.
I'm not
I
working
did
with
not
another
know.
streamer.
No, no, Grady said that he is. Grady said that he is.
Brady's working with, um, he told me not to tell, but I'm telling. He's
He's
working
right
with
there.
that
He
guy
can
in New
tell.
York. The
He
guy in
said
New
Mr.
York.
Base.
What?
Mr. Base NYC. I see that.
Thank, thank you. See, okay, I didn't tell. Now, if Grady sees this, he'll know I didn't tell. You said it
No, he
first. He
just
said it
said
first.
Mr. Grady just said Mr. Base. He's in the chat.
Is he?
Yeah,
Oh, thank God. Now I didn't have to tell. I'm
yeah.
telling.
It's all out now. Is Josh Block coming up tomorrow? I don't
There's
know,
five
but
people in your chat. Oh my God.
yeah, and Grady's one of them.
I've been
So it
working
is.
for another streamer. It's good that you like the new streamer you work with. That guy pays him too. So you know what? I don't blame Grady for going there. So don't worry. I'm not mad. You have to eat and you have to make
I saw those, Grady.
living. It was
I
nice at
saw
the
them, Grady.
time when me and Grady worked together, but that ship has sailed, you know. And if we could still be on good terms, I'd like that, but I don't know if that's possible on his end. Could you still be friends with somebody like me if we don't
He's
work
right there.
together?
I don't know. You know what? Yeah, I've
Chicken
seen all
nut?
those. I've seen all those. Um, and also, by the way, if anybody is wondering, I'm the one who started calling that guy Chicken Little. By the way,
Who's Chicken Little?
Pow Envy.
I don't know who that is. Okay.
I
Yeah, I
don't
kind
know,
of
but once
like
I
Mr.
said it, 20
Basco.
people
He
said it.
rubbed me the
Once I
wrong
said it,
way.
20 people said it.
But hey, I got to go to New York because of that, because I got so pissed off. I'm like, I'm going to New York.
So
I've been
a
watching
flame
them.
under you that
I've been going
motivated
to the
you.
protests and shit, and it's awesome. I mean, I can't wait to go again Thursday. They tore up some of the fence to sneak. They're trying to get into the United Center. You know, the Palestine protests, the
Yeah, I saw you there.
Democratic National Convention. I'm having fun with that shit, and I'm voting
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Kamala Harris. There, I
Oh,
said
you
it.
want to tell people? Yeah.
Kamala.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Politically out.
Yep.
Are
Donald
you
Trump
trying
is
to
cool
stir
too,
up
but I'm voting for
controversy?
her because the political climate demands it.
Wow. Okay. All right. All right.
But whoever
I vote
gets in
with dollars.
office, you know what? I guess I'm okay. I like presidents generally anyway, but it's the Roe versus Wade thing. I just think women should have a choice, and there never should be a you're fucked. I mean, they should not have upturned that.
Well, Minnie Grady says that he knew it. He knew you were voting for Kamala. Even though
Would I
Kamala
ever
wasn't
do a
running a month
dungeon
and a half
again?
ago.
Probably. I just couldn't do it every week anymore because that is too hard on me.
You guys still have shows in the can or what?
He's got a few.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
when
know
you
if they'll ever
say
release them though. They're
this has
probably like
been going on over a year, right? So when you
the
say, "Oh, it
hidden
started getting bad
dungeons,
a
as he
month and
wants.
a half
He can
ago,"
call those the hidden dungeons if he wants, so
well,
people
I'm
will
just
know that
saying,
it's hidden, like it's
did you
special.
get did you get upset when it was outtakes or something? Because you say it's been going on for over a year, right? And or is it just when he's making his own commentary?
I don't
Because that's what you
understand the
said.
outtakes, to be honest. The dungeons, I get those though.
Right on, right on.
I sometimes
Well,
think I talk too much in those, and I talk too much on my own show, and I wonder if I'm killing the mystique of Minnie Manson by going live so often in my regular
that's
street clothes and walking down the street at night. Do people really want to see that? Do they really want to spend non-entertainment time with Minnie? Because I wonder if
there
I'm
you go.
harming my image with that.
I get what you mean, but you're not because your live streams where people walk around with you. Remember, you weren't that deep in it when we started hanging there, and like they love it. My friends tell me. You know what I mean? They love it. And by the way, Grady says he's up for more virgins. I mean, more virgins, more virgins soon. Okay, more dungeons, more dungeons. Okay.
You want to do a dungeon? We can do a few dungeons then.
Yeah, but he's busy right now, and you know what? I've been watching everything, Mister
Now
Base,
would be
so
a
that's
good
cool.
time anyway because I'm trying to figure out how to get these photographs like all named and organized. I figured out how to name the photo. You have to click once. You have to wait
Oh, it's a
about 10
timing
seconds.
thing.
Then you click on it again. It takes about 10 seconds. My computer's just slow, I guess.
Hey Grady, I hope you saw Xena doing that interview with Jordan Peterson. It's really great. She is not apologetic or kind to either one of her parents. She explains the upbringing part and also their central personalities of narcissism, and it's really great, Grady. I shared it on my thing. Yeah, you saw it. Okay, there you go. I have her baptism photo over there. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but yeah, she spoke of her baptism. I have the photo over there, and yeah, obviously it's from Stanton. But anyway.
Yeah.
I did not know he was dead, Grady. You actually informed me of that. The last time I talked to him was just, a year and a half ago, I guess, or something. But I guess he's been dead for a year or more. Didn't know. He gave me an NFT, guys. I'm holding on to it.
You know what's really
Whoever's a
hot?
blockchainer.
You know what's really hot though? The sun.
Oh, his
That was
grandfather's
cool.
his dad,
Thank
Grady.
you,
His
Grady, for
grandfather's his
helping me
dad,
set that
Grady.
joke up.
His grandfather's his dad, Grady.
He said that she's hot,
He's
and
1 year
that
older
gave
than
me
me.
the opening. Awesome. That was perfect. You know what else is hot? Lava. And you know what's hotter than lava? More lava. If somebody's arguing with me and gets really heated, I'll just be like, they'll be like, you know what? And I'll be like, chicken butt. And it diffuses the argument.
Grady, it was her dad. Even when you watch that interview, she mentions it when she talks
His
about
dad is hot.
PTSD
I mean,
from
her dad is
one
hot.
specific, one more specific than another. That's what that is. That's what that is.
Her dad had
You
sex
know.
with her and made her a baby. She was gravid at 12. Gravid. You know what gravid means?
Nope.
It means it's
And I'm
for a
not. I don't.
reptile. When a reptile, like a snake, gets pregnant, you don't say she's pregnant. You say she's gravid.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
did you ever do that when you had reptiles? You ever like raise?
No,
You
but when
know.
I was at the reptile fest, there was a snake. They said she's pregnant. I said, so I held her up. She's gravid, and I told the whole place there. It was like the Lion King when they held up the baby cub. I did that with a snake. She's gravid. Snakes rule. Minnie loves snakes. I can't wait
Yeah.
to
I
do
don't
my,
know,
my
man.
corn snake blues song.
Right
Ducks.
on.
You heard that? Did you hear me fart? You liked it.
No, I thought that was a moving the chair or something.
No, that was a fart. My dad would fart. He'd
Exposed.
say, duck. He would be like, that's a duck. He wouldn't say ducks like I do, but he'd be like, was that a duck? And it was
Yeah. Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
My brother would get mad at him.
My
Like,
wife, her
please don't
father said
lighten up,
there's
Francis.
my
Faggot.
my wife's father. I never heard this one, but she grew up with, there's barking spiders.
Who said that?
Yeah, yeah. Howard Stanton. Yeah, yeah. That's father of Stanton. Yes.
Oh, they didn't know I worked at the alligator farm. I bought like a what do you call a lifetime pass, and I would wear khakis because I was in my Steve Irwin phase. I was watching every episode of that, and that was after he was dead. And I just became really
Right.
infatuated with it when I was in Florida. So I bought a lifetime pass to go in there for 3 months. I pretended I worked there, and I read up on the shit and I learned about it. I mean, I do know how to learn things. I'm very, very good with the book learning shit. So
Yeah. Bianca was talking
I was
about.
able to teach people like basic things about it.
Bianca was
And
talking about the dungeon where you were, talking about working about at the alligator
that's
farm,
why I
and
brought that up.
yeah, and so I mean, obviously you're astute. Now, I this new thing that's out is about the chimpanzee keepers. You know what I mean? That's pretty wild shit. I guess that's that HBO. I don't have access to it right now,
I'm
but
not naked,
yeah,
but something's pinching my shirt. Something in my shirt was pinching my neck, so I'm trying to figure out what side of the shirt that's on. See if the collar's like this, it would be like on this side. Don't you fucking hate when shirts pinch?
I just wear t-shirts so my stupid like lanyards pinch me. You know what I mean? Because I have to carry my key around my neck and all that bullshit. Like
I don't have a nipple because a serial killer cut it off.
because you had surgery.
Yeah, a serial killer did it, and he cut my nipple off. Asshole.
Mm. What do you do with the takeaway?
He
Cook
ate
it?
it.
Yeah, right, right. I hope he
Oh,
cooked
that's
it though.
gross. Okay, that was nasty. I apologize.
Yeah, I don't know what that's like, man. I know what keratin's like when it leaks out of your body. So if it's a big protein ball, it's probably disgusting. I don't know. I don't know what it's like.
You know you want it. I'm glad you subbed to Mini Mansion. That makes me so goddamn hot. If you're not seeing videos every day, that means you know what? You didn't turn on your notifications. So always look for Mini every day. I release something every day.
Yeah, I have to look at my subscriptions to see notifications. I don't get them automatically, even though I'm signed up for them. So YouTube doesn't work like that. It doesn't work that well. Even earlier, Gutrot was telling us, you need to be on StreamYard right now. And I just don't know. When we do this vertical instead of wide, then more people can walk by. That's what happens.
Yeah,
More
if you're
people
not
see it.
familiar with StreamYard, you better watch out. People will come up in a guise of somebody else, even pretend to be me and use my logo. You're letting
And
me
then
up,
they'll
and all of a sudden you
porn
see
bomb
dicks,
me.
and then you're seeing dicks and pussies and shit could kiss your channel.
I
I have a
know. I
nipple over
know. I know
here.
what a P bomb is.
These
I
are
know what a
not
P
tattooed.
bomb is.
This is real here.
Yeah, it's real.
He just cutting the
It's real.
nipple off of the areola for some reason. He's a doctor. What the fuck is he cutting the nipple off of the areola? You couldn't leave it on?
Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah, you told me. As
I
I
didn't
said,
sue him though, because
my
he's a
my
good
best
guy. I'm not
friend,
gonna sue him over that. I ain't gonna
my
ruin
best
his life
friend,
over that.
my best friend got the surgery and thought that the nipples, like when the doctor's like, "You want the nipples back?" They were like, "No," and I was like, "What?" You know what I mean? But that's how it went. And now
I wish he
I,
would have asked me though, you know.
well, they
That,
usually do. You
well,
know,
he's not, he's a regular plastic surgeon, and a lot of doctors they don't know because nobody's teaching them transgender surgery, and he didn't know any better. So I'm certainly not
well,
going to ruin his fucking
Bianca.
life out after he's been good to me for 20 fucking plus years. You think I'm going to sue him over that? Hell no. So I'm actually a
Hey,
good person. I'm not vindictive or cruel. I would never
I,
do
I
anything to
believe
hurt
you.
this doctor.
Bianca
So
needs you to
I
give
would not
the
mess with my
anatomy
tongue.
lesson.
What?
Bianca needs to give you the anatomy lesson. Bianca doesn't understand seeing your areola that there's no nipple. Those
That's
are
because the
different
doctor
things.
he cut the areola away when I had top surgery to remove my breasts. You can
Right.
still see the scar, and the
Right.
areola is this, and he cut the nipple off of the areola instead of leaving it on and just putting the areola with the nipple intact.
So that's what I'm trying to say, Bianca. Like he's giving you a anatomy lesson. The areola is the surrounding area. The nipple is the like little pencil eraser in the middle, like thing. And mine are
It's the
now
thing you
sensitive
play
for the
with that
first
makes the
time in my
woman
life.
hot.
First time in my life, mine are sensitive. It's fucking weird. I'm old now, and I don't want it. I don't want any
Homo.
stimulation. I don't want
Homo.
stimulation. What Grady say? Oh, you got demonetized? Oh shit, we didn't think you were monetized. We already talked about that. You said you were a restreamer? Huh.
Well, here's a really long YouTube demonetized me yesterday. They demonized you. Said I was a restreamer even though I do my own stuff. They told me I have to do a 5-minute video explaining to them why I'm not, but I can't recover the money. Can you, like, when you make the video, give them a finger like that?
I'm sure they would appreciate that and be on your
They
side
would
for
they
that.
would for
It's weird that
sure
they
get
ask you
pissed
for a
off when they do
video.
that.
What are they doing? Casting? That's so fucking weird.
I don't monetize my channel. I'm not dealing with that shit. If someone wants to give me money, they can send it to me straight away. Just like I don't do Cameo because Cameo fucking I gotta change my fucking shirt here. Because
All right, take
Cameo
your
will
time.
take
Take
money
your
out
time.
of there. I just get hired straight up. $40, I get to keep all the money. We have to watch this because it's been so
You got
long.
monetized for super thanks at 500, so that's what you needed to qualify as 500 subs. Okay, and you had about $90. Yeah, I mean, you could easily make what 120 a week and nothing. I thought you weren't monetized, and when we were speaking
Oh,
about it,
fuck
because
you. I'm gonna wear my
I
green
never see
polo because it looks really good
ads.
on me.
I never see ads. That's why.
Wait a
But
minute.
so at 500, you can get that, and then you can get members to join in. That's monthly. Is that right? So yeah, just anything that's realistic these days. 12 bucks a month, and I don't know, $5 more if you want a postcard. Something like that.
Oh,
Whatever. I mean, it's not money for me, man. I would be. This is where I go before I go to bed in this corner here. So I'd be here anyway. I'd be here anyway. I'd be pissed too. You know what I mean?
Second,
Oh, 30
gotta
away from subs. How many do you need
gotta
for
give them
subs?
an interview.
2,000 or what? Something like that. I don't know how many you have, to be totally honest. I mean, I watch everything you got, everything. And like I said, you guys have a year and a half. Minnie was saying, he started to get frustrated about some a month and a half ago.
I get frustrated a lot, but then I get over it. Things
Okay.
are very difficult. Like I learned yesterday that you never snap a diaper because they're made of cotton, and if you snap it, everything goes everywhere. That's not a good lesson to discover in the middle of the night.
What the fuck were you were
It's
wearing a diaper last night
no,
or?
not an actual diaper. It's a big like sheet that you sit on
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
to help me not to ruin my towels anymore. Like I told you, I'm older and I do suffer incontinence. Yeah, tell
No, no,
everyone.
no, 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 no,
So
no, no. But yeah,
I
no, I
don't care if
understand
people
that.
know. They know I like the piston shit, but now it's kind of involuntary. So they gave me these big pads I can put to protect the towels in the chair, so now I don't have to do so much laundry. And well, I learned that you don't
Right.
snap it open because it's got
So they're
cotton
all
in it.
cotton.
It went in everything. It went all over, and it was horrible. It took me an hour to clean up. It's
They
just a
like
pad to
donating
sit on. My mom
publicly.
used to use those.
So you're talking
Yeah,
about like a what is it? Donations, text to speech or donate to talk shit or whatever. So that's what
I
you're
don't know what
saying,
you're
Bianca.
talking
They like to do
about.
it.
Oh,
They like to do it publicly so they can see the ring, 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 and it keeps ringing up.
if you like donating, my Cash App is Mini Manson Talent. Feel free to
I
donate
have that.
anything you want, whether it's $3, $5, $10, $20. You want to buy some merch? I have stickers, magnets, 8x10s of me. I'll autograph it and then laminate it. That's $25. Or you could buy a kit. I have a kit for like, let's see how much. What am I charging for it now? Like it's
50 something. 50 for the
It's actually
biggest, right?
$75 now because there's
There you
so
go.
much in the kit.
There you go. But, if you're like me, just be like, here's 40. What can you do?
That's a
What can you
super kit though. You can order singular items.
do?
If you whatever you order, like say you were gonna buy an 8x10 and you wanted a magnet and some stickers, I give you like a discount. You get extra stickers and shit. I always give extra stuff. Am I right, Joe?
Everybody knows that you're generous because your fans share the packages that they have on their own
Yeah,
channels and shorts, and so they can see what they've received. They show everybody. You've got your signatures. You've got the black paper where you're going to write with metallic pen and write a personal message.
I do
Whatever,
that.
guys. Don't be greedy and asking. Just say, "Hey, this is what I can afford to donate. What kind of gift
When
can
you
we get
guys
back?"
help me with little donations, you're helping me to be able to make more merch. You're helping me to be able to take Ubers when I go to
For sure.
perform, so I don't have to take the public bus and get my ass beat up for looking like a freak. You
Right,
know,
and there's mailing, there's packaging, and there's getting to the mail.
the
All
mail,
those
the
things are
packaging. I
considered
don't
in.
ask for extra for shipping. And the post office has really gone insane with shit. They charged me $96 to mail a package to a fan of mine in Australia this week.
Whose art
I can
cards?
prove
Whose
it.
art cards? Bianca, are you speaking of Minnie's art cards? I'm sorry, I was just. But yeah, I know Bianca. You were talking about how like if you have members and
Okay, if
super
you
chat.
want, Bianca, can you write me at mini_Manson at yahoo.com? That's one way you could get in touch with me and we could discuss. I can make you another card of Elisa. I charge $50 for my cards, so it takes me a week to make them, to set them up, to pencil them in, then to ink it, and then to paint it. And I'll make you your own card, and I'll even put it in one of those top loaders, the container that people put their baseball cards in. You get that for free, and you get a few stickers with that too. So you're not just getting an art card, you're getting something else too.
I got some Bo Jacksons and some
So
Reggie
if you
Jacksons
want to
over
hire me
here.
to do an art card, I'd appreciate that.
That'd be pretty awesome. And you make bigger ones too
So
if higher.
Bianca, what do you think of that? Do you think $50 is fair for that? What I just told you?
Mini_Manson.com or Mini Manson Talent. That's the Cash App.
Mini Madsen Well, Minnie_Manson@yahoo.com is my email. And if you're paying with Zelle, I have another email, which is called mechaducks@yahoo.com. That's my other email. Mecha Ducks, like Mecha Streisand from South Park. MECHADUCKS. But Minnie_Manson is my professional the Yahoo account. My Cash App and my PayPal is Minnie Manson Talent. Just straight up all one word. I have Zelle and Venmo. So I believe,
And PayPal.
well, it goes to my PayPal. I have PayPal. Yes, I have that. So I have 4 different payment methods. The other day, some person's like, "Hey, I like this picture. I want to use it, in Instagram." A lot of con artists are in there. She's like, "I want to use this. I will pay you $500." Okay, I said, "Here's my Cash App." "Oh, we don't use pay Cash App. We only issue checks." I said, "No, well, forget it then." She's like, "Okay, I'll ask my boss." And of course, she's probably sitting there, pretending to get her boss. Okay, we'll send it to your Cash App, but you gotta send us $50 first. And
Right, right.
I'm like, "No, thanks. I can't do that." I said, "I spent all my money on bullets." So she thought it was funny and everything. And after I caught her with that, and I said, "I'm not sending her any money," we were like texting each other for like a half hour after, and finally, I just got her to give up and just stop. Oh, let me see that. I should make a sign like that when I go to the library and hold it up. That's a good idea, Joe.
No, what I was saying when you
I need
met
to
those
make a
fans,
sign that I could hold up that people could see instead of
what I
just
was
saying
saying
it.
is
Some
when you
people
met
are
those
visual
fans,
more than audio.
when you met all those fans, like at the Marilyn Manson,
Okay,
right?
Bianca, write to me
If
in
you're
private.
allowed
We'll
to have
work
your
something
phone in
out.
your hand, what you need is like a QR code, a QRC
I do
on your
have QR
phone.
codes, and if you email me, like if you do Zelle or Pay, I have a QR code for my PayPal, Zelle, and Venmo, I believe. No, Zelle is the
Okay,
one
well,
where you put the email, but I do have a
there
QR
you
code
go.
for
Bianca,
email.
Bianca, the perfect for that is Minnie_Manson at yahoo.com, just like that. So you can work it out with Minnie right there. By Yahoo, Minnie
Cash App
underscore
has one
Manson.
of those QR codes, but if so, then I would have a QR code for all 4 things instead of only 3.
What I'm trying to say is,
That's the kind
even
of
if
stuff
you had
Bonner's good
one,
at. He's really good with the internet shit. He's a
even if
brilliant
you had one
genius.
QR
He's a
code,
genius, and I need someone like him.
even if you had one QR code sticker, right, and it said it had your YouTube link or whatever, then you could just stick it to the back of your own phone, and when you meet people in public, you could just say, "Hey, scan that. Hey, scan
That's
that,"
true.
and they'll go
That too.
directly there.
I usually just give them a
That's
sticker, but
one sticker.
some
You
people
put it
do
on your
like to
own
scan
phone.
it more than having to look it up
You put it
because
on
the,
your own
the
phone. They
scan
scan
thing
it
will
with
take
their
them to the
phone.
right email, the right account, and they will not have to doubt it's just the right one. So
For
you're right
real.
about that.
For real. And if I did it because this is YouTube, I mean, I have a whole channel, but if I did a QR code, I wouldn't stop there. I would put youtube.com/at PJOE78/streams. I would take them
Yo, that
directly to
sounds
my
a little
live
soft.
streams because that's what matters. And I could do it thousands and millions of times with a sticker, that I could
Bianca,
give for two
contact me
bucks.
in private and we'll talk. We can work out a deal. Just realize how hard these cards are for me, and it is worth it. And when you
Absolutely. And you're actually a trained
give me the
commercial
money I
artist.
ask for, it helps me to feel like I'm worthy as an artist, and it also, like I said,
Well, you're a trained commercial artist.
it
Is it just
promotes that.
in,
Grady told me he thought I should charge $100 for each card, and I said, "Nah, people won't pay that, but they might if I auction a card off." Which
if I
I want to
remember
doing
hearing
that
correctly,
like in October when I get all these other projects done that I'm doing. I would
I'm
like to
sure
do an art
Bianca saw
card
it too.
and test that theory and auction one off in eBay.
I'm
If he
sure
thinks
Bianca
people will,
saw it too. But if I
he thinks
remember
they'll give me
correctly,
$100 and shit.
The
Like I can.
conversation is as simple as if you just put it at 45 or more on eBay, you're going to get more. Like, isn't that the conversation really?
I can
Even
like
if it,
draw like Hunter Thompson or something that nobody else has, and they would give me money for that.
yeah, I met a guy who did a Hunter S. Thompson, in zombie form. It was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. He was at, he had a trade show booth. He was doing zombie portraits of different characters. He
Sounds
was
way
no Ralph
better
Steadman,
than
but
what
hey.
I could do. I never thought about doing that. Oh fuck. Okay, I can't name this one. I usually just delete them when they won't name.
So I have
Let's
the
see.
permanent ban from PayPal. That's my situation. That's why
You
I
got
can't
banned
send
because
it.
you were dealing with communist Russia or China or something.
I think it was Bratislava actually, but no, I
Grady
don't
had
know.
good advice about the archives. You could pay me $100 and if you like.
I think his advice was put it on the auction, and it'll get more. It'll fetch more. She's gonna email you. She's gonna email you. So check your spam folder too, right, Minnie?
I
So
always
you
check it
guys
every
will work it
day.
out. You could join the fan club. How about also? There's bookmarks. What else? Stickers, magnets.
Well, I make bookmarks for $10. The stickers, those are $5 each, and magnets are 10. Bianca, have you seen my merch? Do I need to run in there and get that shit? Do you need to see it? Because
No,
I could.
she's totally seen it because she watched all the dungeons, and you guys have that
You've
great
seen it,
ad.
okay? I could always show you again and send you pictures in
It'd
email
be nice
too.
to see it live, but at the same time, like you guys made those great commercials. Seeing it live is
Okay,
always great.
Bianca, like you see these pins here?
There you go.
You see it in this fucking scary looking SB hub? You see one of the pins? Well, you get this when you join the fan club. I don't know how the fuck they sealed this up in there. I'm scared. I'm scared of this. Whoa. Okay, I gotta show you the scary view. Can you see that? Are you scared? I just
Not
killed
I,
my.
not I. Maybe Bianca.
I have a mini coin. It's a sticker though. I can make you a magnet out of it too. It's a yellow mini coin. I was making fun of some of these coin once, and someone designed a coin for me so I could troll them with it.
Right, right, right.
I
Yeah,
still
you
got a
can
few
make.
of those stickers left. They're
Oh,
three
so
inch
you still have the
stickers.
gold coins? You still have the like? What do you call it? Crypto mini,
Oh, it's like a
blockchain.
coin or something. I don't know. We were making fun of some guy named Barry Mazzy because he's a crook. And
Right.
he used to be in
Right.
Cal. He was gonna marry. He was the fiance of Elisa, but they're just doing that for show, for
Yeah,
content.
she doesn't
Like,
seem the marrying
like she's
type in
really
that.
gonna fuck a retarded guy. I mean, she could do better than that.
I don't know what better is, man. I don't know what better is.
A snail on the ground that's been shit on is better than Barry Mazzy.
I need to ask this: Is your your stream with Elisa, is that on her channel?
Wait a
Is that
fucking
like a
minute.
members only channel?
Oh,
Because I don't
son of
do
a
that members
bitch.
only stuff. Is it members only, or can you share it?
Oh, fuck. Hold on a sec. I just fucked myself over royally.
Fair
What
enough.
the
Fair
fuck
enough.
did I just do? Just hold on a sec.
No problem.
Okay, what were you asking me?
When you recently went to New York and streamed with Elisa, is that available on her channel? Do you have to be a member, and do you have the right to share it to your channel?
You don't have to be a member. I've already shared it with people, so I put it in my community tab.
Okay. Okay. So I can click through your community tab and watch it on her channel without joining. Because I don't like that forcing me to join situation.
Don't join shit either.
Hmm.
I did that once. I got ripped off. I'll never join shit again.
So Bianca was asking if
Yeah.
Elisa was nice to you.
She was nice to me. She has her
Okay.
moments when she could be cruel to someone, but she was nice when I came there. Because I flew there on my own dime, and she knew that I admire like a lot of stuff about her. And she's beautiful, and I made her feel like a queen, which you should do when you're on her show. And so I understand her as an entertainer. which I didn't understand a year and a half ago. So that's why we got along better.
Right, right, right. So Bianca did
Oh,
address that,
son of a bitch.
she sees cruelty in that. When you mentioned marriage, I was thinking, I would not think so, and pity the poor fucking sucker that would fall for that because it wouldn't be real.
Well, she would crush that person. She wouldn't even marry that rich guy that gave her $3 million. That guy's
It
such an
ain't
idiot.
enough.
He ended up
It
slapping
ain't
him up.
enough. But I pity anybody who could
She
fall
killed
into
him.
that.
Actually, she buried his dead corpse somewhere in Indiana.
Oh,
I,
I didn't. I didn't hear that. Come on now. We already talked about Howard and Stanton and Howard Stanton. I was not comfortable even talking about that. Now you're
I
talking
don't
about
even know
dead
who that
people.
is.
They're all dead. They're all dead. But we don't talk about
Awesome.
where they're buried or who did
Isn't it awesome
it.
when people die?
I don't know, man. I don't feel like we're gonna meet later, so I really hate it. Actually, it's the separation that to me is forever. I don't like it. What I like to do is part in a good way with everybody. As long as we said goodbye in a nice way last time, if they die, let us live on in that last moment. But I hate the fact that we have no more access to them because I don't believe that we ever will. I believe that, whatever energy we are will change into a form that we don't recognize, and that would obliterate us.
Do you think when
Because
you die
our
you get to see your family again, or is that forever? You don't get to
No,
see them no more.
no, that's the thing. I don't believe that one bit. Nope, not for a second. Even a
I
ghost
don't
or something
either.
it's a trailing, fleeting image, right? Even a ghost, and it does not last. So no, you become obliterated. It's like everything you perceive comes from the center of your brain out, and then you either die by going in or by exploding, and I think it's both.
So
So
do
no,
you? There's no heaven or hell or anything. We just like just dissipate, and that's it.
almost
There's no
nobody
more
believes in
consciousness,
hell.
huh?
Like almost nobody believes in hell. They like to have the afterlife where you go ahead and shake hands with your family and meet up with maybe even like people that you admire intellectually or something. And unfortunately, I don't think so. How does that make any sense? Everything rots away, turns to dust,
Even the
and
smartest
energy
person in the
disperses.
world cannot actually say they know what will happen when you die. But there are people that said they died and went out of consciousness, and they described seeing their grandparents and shit, and
Sure,
the bright
sure.
light and
But
everything,
I
and
can
it's that
remember.
God saying go back.
Right, but see, that's a dream of theirs. That's what they're seeking.
It's a
I can
dream.
remember a very clear instance where I was just
But
desperate to get out of town with my friend in his car. And I saw he had a cabriolet, which nobody has, like a convertible Volkswagen, right? A little tall European car. And, I just saw a car change in front of my face into what I wanted to see, but it wasn't real. So I think, like, if you're talking about
like a limousine.
the aspirations of people to meet their grandparents and all. They start going in, and then their grandparents are there, and they're like, "But it's not your time yet," and you come back to life. Like that's what they talk about. Really, it just seems like a fantastical, doped out dream. Really, it's a doped out dream that you prepared yourself for your entire life. But when it really happens, I think everything turns yellow, purple, black, out. I think that's what really happened.
Yeah, me too.
Your consciousness and whatever your energy is, it gets split into whatever it's absorbed by around you. It has nothing to do with you. There's no personality. There's no ego. There's no I anymore.
So
I
you don't
melted.
believe like the Catholic, like being in limbo and then going to heaven or hell?
Nope. That was that was a way to get money. It's like vote for your parents, give us some money, and we'll pull them out of purgatory, put them into heaven. Bullshit.
Hear that red and yellow light was really cool right now.
Yeah,
Um,
I like the yellow one up here. I could turn it solid yellow, but
I liked it with the red though. I liked it. I like when I go to theaters, blue and red. I was always in the theater, and it clashes really good together. It
yeah,
clashes good.
because
I used the right words.
we only see red, blue, and yellow and some combination of said colors. That's all our eyes are able to perceive. So, like for me, a Blu-ray has a super red that kind of drives me crazy. It's very, very vivid. You know what I mean?
You mean a
But
Blu-ray like a DVD?
yeah, like the when they make it better, like HD DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, whatever,
Okay,
whatever. You know, like all of that. It
4K.
seems to
I
me
saw
there's like
4K when I went in like in the computer store. They had 4K videos, and they really do look three-dimensional. You don't even have to wear special glasses.
no, you don't. No,
I
but
wish
to
I
me
could get that.
personally,
That looks cool. I was watching Me and Kanta, the Disney cartoon,
okay.
which is really cool with beautiful flowers and colors and shit. And that just shit, that movie's amazing on the 4K.
Mm. Oh, so they had clips in the store, basically.
Now they were playing the whole movie,
Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
so
Cool.
people
Cool.
could see what it looked like because it's a popular movie. So, don't I look good in this green polo?
You do. That's a very nice color. You look great. Yeah.
And it fits so well.
You look sporty, like you're going out for a Sunday golf or something. You look very
Well,
sporty. You're much builter than I. How tall you say you were exactly?
10 feet,
Yeah.
5'4",
10 feet from heaven.
5'4.5".
Right, 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 right. Everybody's got that half. What's up? Oh, it's this
Let's
person. This
see,
person I put in the unban.
boy.
You know what I mean? I put that person in the unban. I don't know because I was helping somebody else.
You can go your own way. Have it your way, motherfucker. When you go to Burger King, have it your way, motherfucker. At Burger King.
No, I
Remember in
find
that
it kind
movie
of. I
District
find
9
it
when the
so
guy
weird.
walks into the Burger King and all of a sudden someone opens fire, and so I was like, "Have it your way, motherfucker." And my friend Bob was with me, and this was a while back, and he just bursted out laughing. It was hard to make that guy laugh, so I knew I scored points that day. Good
But
memories.
you just said that somebody came in and opened fire. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
In the movie District
Oh,
9 with the aliens, and they're in South Africa,
I saw
and the
that.
guy
That's
with the
kick ass.
clipboard,
Yeah.
he was, like a bureaucrat. And you know how bureaucrats can't get fired and they can do no wrong and they're God. But then he gets scratched up and bit by the alien. He starts becoming one of them. And he's no longer God, say the fucking like bureaucrat. Now he's one of the people that are being persecuted, the aliens. So he had to go and live with them. But there's a scene in a movie where a guy walks into a Burger King and just starts firing away. So I was like, have it your way, motherfucker. And my friend Bob laughed.
Right, right. Good for
I
you.
miss Bob. He's gone. He's gone long time ago.
Um, just
I
like
used to go
no
to
more
movies like crazy
relationship,
with that
or
guy. What?
is he still alive? No more relationship. You moved away. What happened? I
His
mean,
brother took him away. He was a special needs, kind of slow person, and his brother took him away so that I couldn't be his friend anymore. He used to give me a lot
yeah.
of money, and his brother didn't like that. He thought the only reason
Oh
I was
yeah,
my
yeah,
friend
yeah, yeah.
was for the money, but that's not true. He stopped giving me money a year before his brother told him that I could. He told me I couldn't talk to him. He actually had the police call me like a courtesy call. The family don't want you talking to Bob anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because even the
Fuckers.
it is legally possible to interpret that as taking advantage of somebody with disability. So it's legally possible that you could be in a lot
Bob
of
was
trouble for it.
brilliant though. He wasn't like a dumb retard. He was brilliant. He could talk
Yeah,
to like he was talking to a rabbi once. I went to this Jewish thing with him, and he's Catholic. And the way he was talking to the rabbi, I mean, the guy, I couldn't believe how brilliant. I mean, he couldn't take care of himself in daily life, like kind of the things I have trouble with. But he was so book smart. We went to this movie thing once at the what is it, the Music Box Theater. It was like a horror Halloween type movie thing, and there was this director there, a movie director, and Bob just started talking with such knowledge. He knew the guy's movies and everything, and he was actually able to talk on an intellectual level with this guy. I was blown away. I'm like, Bob is not a retard.
right,
My friend Nancy used to call. She would say that's what an idiot savant is. Not calling the person an idiot, but somebody who's slow, but a genius in their own
right,
way. Bob was
right,
like
right,
that.
right. Well, by the way, I mean that it's nothing. Okay, like the word sophomore. Your second year. Sophomore means, like an intelligent idiot. So there's no if
It
offense to
does? I
saying
didn't know
idiots
that.
around me. Yeah, sophomore means intelligent idiot. Yeah, basically.
I'm glad I didn't know that when I was in school. Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
So they used to talk about people
Mm.
on autism spectrum and stuff and call them idiots so they make
Everybody
them
move
tough.
it. Be
You know what I mean?
united.
Now
Move
it's
your
just,
feet
there's
and be
AFC and then there's all the other wings.
united. There's a band called Junior Senior, and they did this really cool song. Do, do, do. Everybody move your feet and feel united. Oh.
Oh, I never heard that one. Not a cover, huh? That's original.
It's a real song. It's not a cover.
Right, right.
By a
Well,
band called Junior Senior.
where'd you see them?
I didn't see them. It's on the internet. Just type in Junior Senior.
Right on. Thank you, thank you.
I think you'll like that kind of music. Nobody else
I
is
do.
commenting in chat because the fucking chat died.
The
Give me
chat
money.
died, and we hit an hour and 40 minutes, and it's 2 o'clock here, so I'm probably going anyway. I know it's 2 o'clock there too, but I know you didn't want to do your own show, and that wasn't even the thing. I was just giving you time to get ready and cutting it so you have your own video.
But thank
Your
you for
video,
finally
you're
letting me talk and
the only
stuff. And the
guest.
show went better than I thought. And thank you. It's only 1:08 here.
Oh well, shit. Is my fucking thing? No, it's 2:08 here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm an hour. I'm East Coast. I'm East Standard. Yeah, so I'm an hour ahead there. Um, thanks, Minnie. It was a great time. You know what I mean? Better than you thought. That's good enough. We actually did have some attendance. We had some engagement and talking with our people here. You guys are always welcome back. If you have a chance to say goodbye to each other, do it. And let me ask you this, Minnie. That person I needed to block, right? I took him
But
out of the box. I had to block somebody. I took him out of the box just because I needed to take other people out. Let me ask you a question. Why would somebody that's been blocked for like over 2 months or so come back? Why are they still coming back? It makes zero sense, Minnie.
because they have nothing better to do, and they like people will they'll make the rounds,
I
and they'll
would
find
think they would
themselves
forget
having
who the
time, and they'll
fuck
be like,
we
"Oh, I
are.
wonder how this person's doing," and they'll come back and see you again. That's just how they do that.
Thank you, Bianca. Bianca will reach out to you by email, Minnie.
Yeah, you should email me tonight. I stay up pretty late.
Cool, cool, cool. All right, so it's
The
about one
cooler you
ten
get your
now.
order in, the sooner I can start working on it. Because I have so many other things I'm doing, and I know you don't want to wait till winter to get your card.
That's right, man. Get it while it's hot. Thank
And
you, Minnie.
your card will be a one of a kind, unique card. Even though I've drawn that picture of Elisa before, you know, your card will be
Hey,
unique
thank you,
because it'll
Mikey
be
boy. Big
hand
up
drawn.
Scotland. Big up Scotland. Oi, oi. What's up? Tell me about that Iron Brew stuff later.
Thanks, Mickey. Mike, is it Mikey boy or Mickey boy?
It's Mickey. It's Mickey. Remember Scottish, son of boy.
Mm.
Good one.
And thank you,
All
Bianca.
right, guys. Big love to all of you. See you soon. Thanks, Minnie. Kill.
Kiss,
Kiss.
kill.
See ya.